Hello and welcome to Cafe the Dragon. Today, uh, I am going to talk your head off. Lately, I've been noticing a very humongous problem in Roblox, especially games involving combat. Like, I just played Ink games a few minutes ago from when I'm making this video, and I got targeted by 5 people because my avatar was a furry. Like, why do you care that much that I'm using a skin that's an animal? Like, I mean, sure, it looked like Boy Kisser, but that wasn't the problem. It was that I was using a furry avatar. Nobody should get targeted over the way that their avatar looks. Nobody. And it's unfair that people go through this every day. Not just me, but many other people. Especially people like me who are furries. And I remember, like, a year or two ago, I was playing the strongest battlegrounds with a Prodigen avatar. It was my favorite avatar, but I don't even use it anymore because every time I used it in a fighting game, I would get hunted down by the entire server. Like, the teams hunting me, you'd think that they sent a whole kill squad after me because I'm getting targeted by 3 different people in the server. This is the Skrunks Battlegrounds, by the way. That's why the story sounds so different. But if anybody plays any game and they get targeted, then that game has a toxic community. Ink Games is already known for being pretty chaotic, but when you're targeting people specifically for the clothes they like to wear on their avatar, you need to go and get a freaking life. This dude with the Batman avatar was talking about I'm his number one enemy. Like, what the heck did I do? I'm guilty of nothing but existing. Like, come on, man. You're acting like I killed 30 people. And then there were other guys too. I can't remember all of them. But I tried to team with somebody. They tried to save me, and we kept getting freaking pushed. And I don't mean like when you're fighting somebody and then you rush up on you before you can heal. I mean, like, we're in red light, green light. I get a revive. I can't even get to the next game because they push me into the guards to kill me. And it's not fun when this happens. All because of what? A avatar? Bro, Batman might as well be a furry. Bats are animals. Sure, he doesn't dress up as a bat, but his suit is bat themed, and his name is Batman. And I should not be getting jumped over the fact that I wore a certain costume. It's like beating up an LGBTQ person, straight up hate crime. Except most people wouldn't consider it a crime. They're gonna say, get tough, get good. I can't get good against 5 people. And it's not just fighting games, it carries over to all sorts of games. Your teammates in like an obby, like the people around you, will sometimes spend money on useless gear just to mess with you. Or like they'll do something to get you killed, and it's just super dumb. Or they'll just bully you. Like, it's always a problem what I'm wearing. Like, dude, stop targeting me. Would you like it if I called you a geek and said you're weird for liking Batman so much that you made your Roblox avatar Batman? Like, if you called them a geek and you called them a fanboy or fangirl or whatever they are because they decided to dress up as Batman, they'd act like you just committed a crime against humanity, even though you were just literally jumping me because my avatar was a furry because I like animals. And I don't even think I could consider myself a furry, really. because I don't really have a strong like for anthropomorphic animals. I just think that they're easier to draw. And plus, it's fun to imagine how they'd fight with their tails and stuff. And how they'd get around with their long noses and stuff. And also, they're just funnier to draw, honestly. Like, have you ever tried drawing a sad anthropomorphic cat? It's funny. But most people would still consider me a furry either way. And even if I wasn't a furry and I just used that avatar because I like wolves and you can't really make a non anthropomorphic wolf in Roblox, I still would have got called a furry. I still would have got bullied, and it wouldn't have mattered if I was a nice person or not. And I was a nice person. I told them to stop. My teammate told them to stop, and they still kept bullying me. Like, do you know how low it is to team up on somebody because they used a certain avatar? It's not funny. It's not cool. It doesn't make you the alpha skibbity sigma or whatever the heck they think that they are, or whatever they do this stupid childish stuff. Like, come on, man. You're not cool for bullying some random guy on Roblox because he had an animal avatar. And it doesn't just happen if you're using a wolf. Like, I've been called a furry for using a Keiju Paradise avatar. The creatures in Keiju Paradise aren't even that fluffy, I don't think. And the character I was dressed up as was a shork, which is a shark that's not a furry, by the way. And I got targeted for that. It's just sad, honestly. And most of these people are probably just really angry little kids who think that they're cool for doing this. And that's sad to think about. Like, in what world is the Roblox equivalent of racism cool? I mean, technically it's not racism, but it's still a hate crime in my standards because you're bullying me. You're calling me things that many people have made attempts on themselves for, being talked to like this. And you call yourself cool. You say you're saving the city, you're saving the world. Next time, don't use a furry avatar. Yeah, I'm so cool for bullying some kid who could have possibly after I said all that mean stuff, and then if anybody asks me why I said all that mean stuff, then I'm gonna say I was just rage baiting and the person was a crybaby. Oh, well, what you said, it could have kept me up all night. It could have made me depressed. It could have made me make an attempt on myself. Obviously, I'm not that type of person, but many people are. And it's disgusting that people think that bullying is the answer to lack of self-confidence. If you feel like you need to bully people to feel confident in yourself, then you just have a problem and you need to accept it. Just don't take it out on the innocent people just trying to mind their business playing ink games and stuff. Like, bro, stop. I'm not a menace to society because I used a certain avatar. It's not like I'm gonna end up burning up an orphanage because I used a furry avatar. It's not like the world's gonna go up in flames and everybody's gonna die and it's gonna be Judgment Day or something. So stop treating it like that. It's not funny. It's not cool and hurts people's feelings. I'm not a sad person, so obviously it didn't hurt me, but there are many people who have started because of this, and it's disgusting that people think that doing this is cool. Many people have hurt themselves, they've taken their anger out on others, and even taken because people just want to be mean and feel good about themselves. And if you thought it couldn't get any worse, then you're in for quite the surprise. this problem always gets worse. Like, it'll seem like it's gonna stop, and then in a few years, you're still getting bullied. Like, I thought that this problem ended in like 2023, but nope. I'm still being bullied for a furry avatar in the big 25. Come on, man. It's not funny. And many people have tried to themselves because people say this type of stuff. Stop doing it. It's not funny. People are losing their lives over this, and it's not funny. It's not a laughing matter. It's not rage bait. It's just murder. And if you ask these people why they do it, they'll be like, oh, I'm just trolling. And some of them are actually just this toxic, and they don't even try to act like they didn't do it on purpose. But it's not funny either way because people have hurt themselves over this. Do you not realize how many people commit every single day over this stupid nonsense that you call rage bait? It's not rage bait. You're saying mean things that many people will just sit in their bed and cry and question their existence and why they're even alive about. It's not funny, it's not rage bait, it's just murder. And even if the people don't hurt themselves, either way, you just made a person sad for your own ego, and so you could say you're an anti-furry. You just want to go against everything and be mean. Like, what? I think y'all remember, like, 2022? I think it was 2022. Bro, I remember seeing all the stupid videos of the little kids grabbing their Nerf guns or their airsofts or whatever so they could sit and just bully people. Like, they'd be like, oh my gosh, it's hunting season. I'm about to go kill some furries. Or they'd post these videos about how a furry broke into the wrong house and how they're just tough. Fun fact, a furry and a zoo two different things. One loves animals and wants to protect them at all costs, and the other wants to exploit them. And you know which is which. Zoos exploit animals for their own weird desires, and furries hate them. Do you not realize that every actual furry goes against I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but you get the point. Furries are not zoos, and zoos are not furries. They're not even accepted into the furry community. And this is the same community that accepts gay people, black people, Asian people. It doesn't matter. You could be an alien and they'd accept you into the furry community. And they reject zoos. The furry community is not that bad. There are some bad parts. And some zoos do hide under the furry name. But as soon as real furries find them, they disown them. They get rid of them. They report them. They try everything they can to make sure that they never, ever get to see the light of day in the furry community ever again. And y'all are over here mixing them up with the bad guys. Like, what? There's no reason for it. The hate is just non-existent besides the hate that they force. If all furries were just this big group of zoos who exploit animals, it'd be somewhat understandable. But still telling somebody to kill themselves in a video game, telling them that they should change how they dress and stuff, or they're not good enough for your standards, like, That's like telling a black person be white. I'm not just gonna stop being black and bleach my skin because you say I got to, and you're gonna keep pushing me around. I don't care. That revive I got that I used was free. The game just handed it to me. And then you're gonna say I'm wasting my Robux. And then they got the nerve to call me a freaking female after I have addressed multiple times that I was born a male and I always will be a male because I am not trans. I was born a male and I'm going to stay a male because I was born as a male. And calling me a female is honestly frustrating, especially after I've tried to make it clear that I am a male. But I guess they were too busy trying to focus on the fact that I had a furry avatar, and they hate furries, so whatever. Be mean. Get banned. I don't care. Oh, wait. Roblox doesn't care. Somebody could cause 8 people to themselves, and Roblox would shrug it off because those people buy avatars and buy game passes to mess with people, and it gets the money. And Roblox is probably going to try to ban me for being a vigilante or whatever, like they did with Schlep. Yeah, don't think I forgot about that situation, Roblox. Why are you always more harsh on the people trying to help you than the people who are being predators and stuff? Like, come on, man, that's so screwed up. Oh, and Roblox, while you're busy making these dumb updates that nobody wants and turning the place from the fun place that everybody remembers into this corporate greedy mess, how about you just let us have fun? Like, come on, connections? We used to have friends, but now it's just connections. It's annoying. Also, why don't you actually update the system? Because these people will be so freaking toxic, and all Roblox wants to do is push out dumb updates and ban the people who speak out against them because it makes them look bad. Like, focus on getting rid of the the weirdos, the gooners. Don't mess with the people trying to stop that and point it out, and all the freaking bullies. Like, come on, man. Focus on stopping the people who need to be stopped and not the people who are trying to help you stop the people you should have been stopping yourself. And what makes it worse is that Roblox is like, just report it to us, it will fix the issue. You have refused to fix this issue for as long as I can remember. There are still predators, there are still bullies, and they're just slipping past the cracks and keeping all their stuff, all their progress. And then, while I understand not wanting to make yourself seem like a great company that just bans people at a moment's notice, you gotta understand these people are children. These people are being groomed and they're hurting themselves over issues you refuse to stop yourself, and then you ban the people who try to do something about it even when they're not being vigilantes. They report it to the police, they go through all the legal processes, they don't attack them, and you ban them. Like, the whole Schlep situation should have never even happened. If I'm being honest, predators are everywhere. And we should have known that predators were going to get on Roblox, a place where the main audience is literally just little kids trying to play brain rot, skibbity, toilet, tongue, horror games or whatever the heck they play these days. And it's just so freaking frustrating to know that somebody who tried to stop the evil people trying to save these children from trauma is being rejected, turned away, and getting a whole cease and desist notice. Wait a minute, doesn't that sound like the perfect thing to give the freaking predators so they can't get back on Roblox and hurt more kids? You ever thought about that, Roblox? You're giving these YouTubers who are trying to help you these cease and desist notices, and you wonder why people are leaving your star program? Would anybody want to be associated with the company that protects predators? Like, come on. You know what you're doing. And this is going to be their downfall. Like, I'm probably not buying Robux anymore after this because if Roblox isn't going to fix this issue, they do not need our money. And you need to stop giving them your money because they're going to keep doing this as long as you tell them it's okay. Roblox has basically just become a predator playground. There are little kids squirming around in every single game and lying about their age to bypass restrictions. Because I'm gonna be honest, the actual kids game, they just suck. But adults play these games and they know these people are children, and you know what they do? They target them, they exploit them, they groom them, they do everything but do what an adult should do. Like, it's a shame. And they lead them off the platform, and Roblox has been using that as an excuse this entire time. They're leading them off the platform. We can't do anything about it because it's bypassing our security. Yeah, but as soon as you hear about it, you should be banning these people so they can't hurt any more kids. The thing about predators is they don't like to stick with one kid for long, I'm pretty sure. They usually switch targets and try to groom multiple people because predators treat kids like a kid would treat a toy. It's fun until it stops being fun and you need to throw it away. And these people are going to keep grooming children. And I know this isn't what I started the video for. I know I was already talking about bullying, but I'm going to try to knock out two birds with one stone here. The gooner problem is also a problem. Like, come on. Why are people allowed to turn their Lego piece characters into these weird, sexually explicit things that I don't even think that a child should be seeing? And some people say, it's just anatomy. Boy, these characters were made for children. They look like Lego pieces. And you can already tell when a character is a female based off just their hair and the way they dress. So, yeah, I don't think I've ever confused a girl avatar with a boy avatar. Ever. These are Lego pieces. These are freaking Lego characters. And you're simping on them. You're dressing them up in these weird clothes. Like, come on. Why? And the bullies, I already explained. They need to get banned. Why are they allowed to stay on this platform full of fragile-minded kids and unstable adults being allowed to talk like this? There are so many people who have hurt themselves over people talking like this. And do you know what Roblox does? It ignores it. It all slips past the filter. And you know what else? Even if you were to report it directly to Roblox, they don't care. And it's not like you can get help for this, because every time I say, hey, this person's being mean, report them, only like 2 people in the server full of like 12 people will do anything about it. Like, it's unfair. It's frustrating. And I should be able to get more help than this. Roblox, you can view our chat logs. You see all sorts of things that us other players would never see. And you know what you do with that information? You don't do anything. We could be getting all sorts of information I mean, like, we could have so many toxic people banned with all this information that Roblox has when we talk and stuff to people. And you know what Roblox does with all that power? They ignore us, they ignore our complaints, and they push out dumb updates that nobody wants, and they say, take this slop and be happy. Eat this slop. Spend your money on our dumb accessories to make your character cool so you don't get bullied for being a bacon. Spend your money on dumb stuff and spend your money on this slop game with slop updates that can't even run on people's phones, and you have to use a freaking game console to play like 90% of the games and be happy. Like, bro, we don't have to swallow your slop and buy Robux all the time for our avatar and to buy game passes because you shove it down our throats like a baby has to eat food. It's not funny, it's not cool, and it's just not fair. This is a kids game full of kids, and they're being bullied. They're being groomed. I've never been groomed, thank God, but so many other people have, and it's just a shame. People act like they're your friend, and then they do all sorts of bad things with you. And I know this is off topic because I'm talking about pedos here when I was just talking about bullying. But the thing is, Roblox needs to be focusing on these people. All these condo games, they're staying up on the platform. And you know what? Nobody cares except the community, the nice part of the community that doesn't want to exploit kids. And Roblox itself is just predatory. It shoves all sorts of brain rot neon content in your face and all sorts of accessories that children would want to buy. And if you want it, you can't just watch a few ads to get some Robux. You have to spend your hard-earned money from your allowance, or you have to beg your mom for their credit card or gift cards and stuff. And it's a shame. Roblox, you're a kids game. And also, I heard they're about to add dating. Yeah, let's add dating to the freaking kids game. Yeah, that's gonna end well. No, it's not. People lie about their age all the time. People use fake IDs. They use their parents' IDs. The parents don't even know what the heck they're signing up for. And it's sad. I had a cousin who had access to voice chat because she used somebody else's ID. She's mature enough to handle it, and technically she's not old enough, but the thing is, if it's that easy to lie about your age, you just grab somebody's ID and you take a picture of it, you send it to Roblox, and they let you talk to people and get access to all these features where you can do this stuff. That's bad. And I get they're saying, oh, it's only for 21 plus people. Do you understand? People lie about their age every day. I'm probably one of the only people on Roblox who doesn't lie about their age except on alt accounts. And that's only because I do not care about alt accounts. I'm not going to really use alt accounts unless, like, I'm tired of my friends harassing me on my normal account and I just want to use a different account. But either way, it is so easy to lie about your age. You just put in a phone number or you submit your ID and boom, now you can talk to people. You can talk to all these adult strangers, and it's sad. And with the addition of dating supposedly coming, it's going to be a battlefield. And this isn't just slippery slope mentality where I'm like, because you do this, something extremely bad would happen. I'm not going to say that Armageddon is going to come because somebody decided to add dating to a children's game. But when we're getting dating in children's games, it's time to stop and think about what we're doing. Because kids should not be able to have access to a game where they can date people if they just lie about their age. Especially because lying about your age is as easy as changing your date of birth in the game and taking a picture of your parents' ID. And remember, probably 40% of the supposed adults you see in Roblox are just little kids who lied about their date of birth and want to act like they're big men and stuff. And it's scary with supposed dating being on the way. Soon, or supposedly, we're going to have freaking dating in the children's game. What the heck, Roblox? I thought that we were powering imagination and giving kids a place to play. Now this is just pedo town. Do you know how many kids are about to be groomed with this freaking update? Do you know how many people are going to be able to talk inappropriately with children because of this update? Do you know how many people lie about their age? And do you know how them lying about their age is going to affect your reputation? Do you know how many children are about to be groomed after this update? Do you know how easy it is to fake your ID? Do you know how easy it is to take a video of somebody? Do you know how easy it is to take a picture of somebody's ID? Way too easy. And all you need to change your date of birth is another ID if you already made your account. And that is terrifying with dating on the way. Come on, we're about to get freaking dating in a children's game. We got dating in a children's game before we got GTA 6. Okay, GTA 6 might be out now. I don't know. That joke is really old. It aged like fine milk, and I don't even know if it's out yet. But if anything, it's probably gonna be out on console or PC first. Wait, no, those are the only two consoles it's coming to. But I don't know if it comes to PC or console first. But either way, GTA 6 is supposedly coming soon. I think. Don't quote me on this. Do not quote me on this. And Roblox, don't ban me. Just please don't ban me. I've spent way too much money on my account, like at least $100. And not to mention, you just make your situation with being called pedo protectors even worse. Because every time somebody tries to address your problems and you feel like it's ruining your reputation, you ban them. Or you remove them from the star thing. But whenever somebody actually does something genuinely harmful, you shrug it off. Like, come on, bro. It's not fair. It's not funny. And many, many people have been hurt because of this. Like, Schlep. Like, do you know how much my heart ached when I found out Schlep was being banned for this? For trying to stop the people hurting the children who use the platform? It's not fair. It's really not. Like, we're protecting the children that you swore you would protect, but you never protected them. And you still just refuse to protect these children. You should be protecting these children. Don't leave it to your community of children to protect themselves. Children are extremely mentally fragile. Children are easily manipulated. And you're letting them play in a space full of pedos and mean people that have caused people to end their own lives. Roblox has probably taken as many lives as a small war battle or something. Honestly, I don't want to say that because it sounds like I'm disrespecting the people who lose their lives in war, but I'm being serious here. So many people off themselves every day in Roblox by allowing people to bully people and talk like this without banning them is not making the situation better. You're making it worse for everyone, even yourself, even if you don't want to admit it. When you ban these people trying to help you, trying to make a difference, you just make yourself look like a predator yourself. Like, come on. Who the heck does this? You're protecting the predators, the bullies who make people question their existence. And you know what their punishment is? A brush on the shoulder. A light spanking at best. The most they get banned for is usually like a few weeks, but honestly, seeing them get punished at all would be enough for me. But they don't get banned. If I am being bullied for what I am wearing in a children's game full of dumb outfits, it's time for you to change your branding to powering adults or something. Because I'm gonna be honest, so many people on Roblox do behaviors that are more for adults than children. Especially with the new UGC emotes. Do you know what's gonna happen? I mean, people beg for this update. And this is why Roblox didn't give them this. It's because how they're acting, how the people are. They were able to make their own custom animations and games. They made condo games. And now you're giving them a whole section. Also, they only made UGC stuff for emotes to convince people to use more Robux. We wanted this, and you know what they did? They messed it up. They mess up everything. Roblox used to be a kid-friendly platform, and now it's just full of pedophilic adults who do nothing but traumatize the children who roam around the games that they once called their safe haven. The amount of times I would play Roblox after I got sad to fix my depression is insane. And that has been taken away from me because Roblox is letting people be mean like this without any repercussions. Like, the chances of somebody being permabanned for this is so low, and the chance of them being banned at all is so low. And it's ridiculous. Especially with all the people going against it. Like, even their star creators, the ones who built their whole career off of Roblox, are trying to leave them because they don't want to be associated with the platform that has protected pedophiles for this long.